Welcome to Simple Things Live. Good afternoon, and welcome. No, this afternoon. I know I haven't been on live in a little while, but a few persons have been asking me what happened to the young lady who you were doing the GoFundMe for, because some of you who watched the last video, or maybe the second to last live video I did, I mentioned that Michka, the young lady who we're raising the funds for to go to school at College of Agriculture Science and Education in Portland, Jamaica, the sister that she mentioned who was suffering from the breast cancer, she passed away just a few days after, not even a full week after she started school. I guess she was just waiting to make sure that her sister was okay. So she passed away peacefully. But the funeral hasn't, they haven't had a funeral as yet. So this afternoon, I'm going to bring on Michka. But so she just want to say thanks for all the support, guys. And I was hoping, I know I said before that I was going to close out the fund, but GoFundMe is not in a rush. So a few persons suggested to keep it open, and because a few persons wanted to put some more, which they have put in. And we're hoping that even half, guys, even half of the amount would do. So far, we have $1,605, and GoFundMe is going to take a small fee out of that. But we're really hoping that she could get even the 2005, which is half of the amount. But any amount, as we said at the start, if it's even $200, we got. I mean, hey, these are hard times. So anybody who is willing to contribute towards helping someone else, we really appreciate it, and God bless you all. So I'm going to bring on Michka in a little while, but I just wanted to touch on a few things concerning the channel. I just want to say thank you all, guys. If you're watching this for the first time, if you haven't yet subscribed, just hit the subscribe button below this. Please subscribe so you can keep abreast. My live is just a little chit chat. It's not my main channel. It's just a little chit chat to keep people updated and let you know how much I appreciate you and let you know what's going on, because this is more than a YouTube channel. In live and living colors, in real life, I am someone who, by the grace of God, do my best to help out in whatever way I can. I don't have money, but whatever contacts I have, whatever I can organize to get things going to help others, that's what we're all about. So the main channel is mainly just connecting. We're just exploring the connection between the simple things around us and the Word of God, so that we can draw people closer to Christ in these times, because we know these are perilous times and people are losing hope and that sort of thing. So that's what my main channel is about. So subscribe to my channel, check out my videos. I have quite a lot of topics up that are very informative and interesting. And I thank you for the feedback. As I go, I grow. And all the feedback you've been given, I've been implementing those. I want to let you know somebody's working on a new thumbnail for me. I haven't gotten that as yet. And I want to thank my niece who was there with me from day one. She's rolling out a new link, a new social media link. I'll tell you more about that as I go along, as we get it up and running. It's up already, but it's not, I'm a old foot. So as my daughter said to me, some things don't belong to old people. So my niece is helping me work on that. And as soon as that page is ready, we'll get it going. For those of you who are already on, you know what I'm talking about. I want to thank you for that. And I also, for those who were reaching out to me and asking for a little guideline based on the video I did, Sink or Swim, how to stay afloat during the coronavirus pandemic. I want to thank you for reaching out. And for those of you who have started something going, I'm really happy for that. But it has been a little challenging week. 2 members of my family, my closest, 2 of the 3 closest persons, 2 from my household, have been in the hospital. And it's a little more dramatic when you have to call paramedics to take someone into the hospital, or when you get the call that someone, your own child, was taken in by ambulance, that sort of thing. And within that was all within the space of a month. Plus my online GED classes, if any of my students are watching this, I was hoping for just 5 students because online, and I've never taught online before. I'm not a teacher by profession, right? But I have teaching experience because English is like a gift to me. Although I go in my Jamaican vernacular, I chat my patois because of that my love and that my proud of. So my online classes, the numbers are double more than what I expected. And it's a bit, we're just getting used to the system, both myself as teacher and students. And we haven't had all the teachers on board, but we're going ahead. This is our third week, and I want to thank all my students and for those who have subscribed to my channel. And if you're watching this, I just want to thank you for being a part of that program. That is one way of reaching out to the community as well. And that's something you can do. So if you're watching this and you can teach math, I need a math teacher. I don't know nothing in math. So I need a math teacher for my online GED classes. So at this point, I'm going to try to see if I get Michska. Never mind the gray here, see? All of this gray up, but I'm getting there. Let me see if I can find Michska now. So Michska is going to join us in a bit. So she could give us an update on what's going on since her sister passed, how is college, and she just want to say thanks to everyone before we close out the fund. Just a few more days and we're closing it out, but I'm really hoping we can get to even $2,000, guys. So even $2,000, that would help a lot. And I just want to say, I was reading an article in the paper where I saw that a lot of university students in Jamaica, were opting to sit out the year because, for one, some can't afford a device to do online classes. And for two, for those who can afford the device to do online classes, the data, paying for the data is a challenge. So a friend of mine reached out to me and was suggesting that he wanted to do something to help in his area where he's from. Right, so that is one project coming up. That is not my project, so I can't say much about it, but we're hoping to do something. And what are you doing? Can you do something, each of us who are from our different communities? Can you do something to help students at this time? A lot of parents are having difficulties. Some don't even have cell phones. So if it's even a WhatsApp call, the teacher can connect with them. I was speaking with my aunt. In some cases, they have to get handouts and take it to the families, to the parents, and pick them up back at the end of the week. I mean, that is difficult. That is very difficult for both the teachers and the students. So what can we do in our separate communities to come together to try to help students who can, for one, can't afford a device to do the online classes, and for two, can't afford the data? People, whatever we can do, one cocoa full basket. Let us help somebody, because life is not really fulfilling until you've helped someone along the way. So at this point, I have Michska. How are you, my dear? Are you hearing me? Okay, the connection is not. Yes, I'm hearing you as well, but the connection is somehow not as clear as it usually is. So
yes, I'm using the Wi-Fi, so
okay.
that's a challenge.
Yeah.
Normally going and yes.
Yeah, because normally the 2 times I had you on before, you were so clear, but it's not as clear this time. But we'll work with what we have. I'm the type of person who believes in working with what we have. So I was just giving an update along the line until you came on to update people, to let you know that you wanted to say thanks, and I was reminding them because I had mentioned your sister. I had mentioned Tanya the last time, that just a few days after you started classes, that Tanya unfortunately had passed on. And a few persons have asked me, what about the young lady who's going to school? So That's the main reason why I wanted to bring you on so you could just give us an update. Yeah, the connection is poor. Give us an update regarding Tanya. Hello? She's chipping in and out and it's reconnecting. Right. So she's going to give us an update regarding the situation, with the family right now. How is school? And overall, she just want to give her heartfelt gratitude. But the connection is poor. She got cut off. Let me see if I ring her, whether that would be better. Right. So, so basically, I'm just saying we're here. It takes a village to raise a child, and we're here for each other. What's the purpose of when you can profile in your latest model car or your big house and you really don't have, or you can pour champagne and floss on your birthday and that sort of thing, and you're not reaching out to others to help somebody else along the way. At the end of the day, only what we do for Christ will last. So only what we do to help others is really what is important in God's eyes, is not how much, even when we say blessings and prosperity and progress and whatever, if we're not sharing that with someone else, hey, if we're not sharing that with someone else, I mean, it really doesn't matter that much in God's eye. So I'm still trying to get Michka. The connection is poor with her because she says she's using the school's Wi-Fi. So welcome once again. If you're just joining me, I'm just giving an update on what my channel has been up to, and I'm saying thanks to everyone who has subscribed. And please encourage your friends to subscribe as well. And I had Michka on to say thanks and to give us an update, but the connection is poor over there in Portland. At Case, she says she's using the school Wi-Fi and it's not as clear. So I don't know whether I'll get her back on. But even if I don't, right, it's gone again. Even if I don't get her back on, I just want to say heartfelt thanks. So, right, I think she's sending me a voice note instead. So I was looking on, if I don't get Michka back on, live, YouTube live, just like Facebook live. It's just a little chit chat, whatever is, whatever is on your mind, and just to keep your fans updated. So I don't think I can get Michka again. She sent a voice note. Sorry about that, Michka. You got cut off and the connection is poor from your end, right? So I also was looking at the updates online for coronavirus cases in Jamaica. I mean, it's people are not dying as much as before, partly because I would say I'm no scientist or medical expert, but common sense, right? As Granny would say, sun, warm sun, that's vitamin D from the sun, right? So we know that during the summer months, the death rate was less. And in Jamaica and in warmer countries, the death rate is not as high. But I was just looking at a few articles just now on Loop News, and I saw where one headline here said more than 60 COVID-19 cases in the island's prison. And another one said, where is that one? Another one said something about 270. It seems as if they refreshed already and I can't find that one. 270 cases among the JCF. So for those of us who are still not taking it seriously, I'm not saying you have to panic or anything, guys. We don't have to panic and give up hope because we know we eat healthy and we know the medicinal values in plants and that sort of thing. But I'm just saying we have to be cautious because we are responsible not just for our own safety, but for the safety of others, but for your own safety more so and the safety of your household. So with a tally of 8,132 cases, right? And 162 deaths. That doesn't sit well with a country of just under 2.9 million people. Although 3,653 persons have recovered, but that doesn't seem too well for us going into the flu season. And so I'm just encouraging us to take it seriously. I don't think I'm going to get Michka back on for this afternoon. So I just wanted to reiterate. Let me see it here. And say thanks on Mishka's behalf for your contributions towards the official Mishka Douglas College Fund. And right here, if you can see, as I said before, $1,605 of $5,000. We were really hoping that we could reach the halfway figure, 2005. But if you could help me get it up to 2000, please, I'm begging. I'm begging. And I really appreciate those who have given already. And I know Mishka appreciate every one of you who has given. She has been on the program before and she has shared with you her heartfelt gratitude. It's a bit harder for her right now because her big sister, who she mentioned, who she was one of her caregiver, passed on just about 5 days after Michka started college. And so, even more, we just want to encourage her by helping her to reach even the halfway for her first year's tuition. And she's going forward in faith. So, I just want to thank you all for joining. Thank you again for your support for Simple Things. Get on my channel. The live is just a chit chat to keep you updated and to organize, keep you updated about things and projects we're working on to help others. But my main channel is where I have interesting and informative videos. If you're like me, if you're interested in things in the Bible, things in the world around us, everything in the world around us and in our everyday life connects with what is in the Word of God. So up on my channel, check out my videos, check out my videos that give tips as well as the things you can do to help you to stay afloat, help you to stay sane because mental health is an issue right now as well. And check out my videos, subscribe, just click the word subscribe below this video, share my videos on my main channel, and you can also click the little icon, the watermark at the end of my videos, and subscribe, become a part of the Simple Things family, and let's grow together. Thank you all. Have a safe weekend, everyone. And I'm dropping my next video this weekend. So keep watching and keep supporting, keep praying for each other. And remember, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. The simple things in life are free. God bless you all.